Wednesday. I have some stars for you guys here today. Just it's a little bling bling, right? It's Wednesday and it's beautiful outside. The sun is shining. Hi, Maureen. You're always the first one to say hi. Hi. So if you're doing now, if you're doing later, it doesn't matter. It's just a super quick class to boost your immune system. We're gonna do some twists and then we're gonna use some weights if you want to. You don't have to use weight at all. You can do just with your arms doing nothing, okay? Good morning, Jill. Good morning, Mui. Oh, so nice to have you guys here. Oh, let me know if there is any questions or anything that you want before we start. I'm gonna just give maybe half of a minute here. And yes, I have some stars here for you guys because you are my stars. I have a little break today from my job so I can do it and we can do it together. I'm so excited to do it. It's been a long time I don't do a yoga sculpt. Glad to be able to join today. Hi, Carrie. So happy that you would join us today. All right, let's do that. So if you have weights, you have them close to your mat. If you don't mind my crazy hair. Just didn't want to put it up. So I have here some 8s and some 3s. Some 8 and some 3s. So I'm gonna go with the 3s. Sometimes you can go with the 8 if you want. I'm gonna put on the side of my mat here. Let's start, guys. We're gonna start actually in the center of our mats. Any question there? No? All right, so let's do it. Having your feet hips distance apart. Hips distance apart. It's not here, it's not super together. It's hips distance apart. So you lengthen your spine, you keep your palms facing forward. You send your femur kind of towards the front, lifting that low belly, but hugging your rib cage, but lifting your chest. This is a full Tadasana, okay? We're gonna take a deep breath and reach the arms up. Exhale, fold halfway. Have a little tiny bend in your knees so you can get used to the opening of your hamstrings. We're gonna push ourselves away and reach it back up. Lengthening. Exhale, hands go down, butt goes back as you fold. Now, you're going to start to feel the pull of your hamstrings, so be gentle, okay? Don't force it. We go down, just to awaken, and up. Let's take one more. We exhale, go back. Inhale, up. Now, we're going to slowly bend a lot the knees. Who said we cannot start in a chair pose, huh? We're going to slowly reach the arms up again. Sending the butt back and sinking to that chair. Remember, trying to keep your spine as with most of the natural curves as you can. And then we swing it up again. And then we go one more time. Yes, we are waking up. Awaken all our muscles. And as we reach, now interlace your fingers all the way up and reach to the right. Bring it back. Reach towards the left. Oh, it feels good. Bring it back and then lower your hands. We're gonna give some circles into the wrists here. Just can't wait to see you in replay. Oh, Coco, you just go and relax in Savannah. Why don't you take me with you? Still cold for me in here. All right, we're gonna lift our heels and lower. Lift and lower. So before we go down on the floor, I want to prepare your body so there's no injuries, okay? We go down and then one more time. And then reach your fingers back until you release your fingers, open up the shoulders. Woo! I did an intense class yesterday, guys, and my shoulders are just a little tense. All right, we're gonna fold again, halfway pose. What does it mean halfway? Legs are straight, back is straight, letting by the chest. Now, if you have blocks right in front of you like I have, I'm gonna bring my blocks to the highest level. Taking a deep breath in, step the right foot forward, the left foot goes back. Knee on the floor, other knee on the floor. Bring your blocks to the lowest level. If you don't have blocks, don't sweat it. You can bring your hands on the mat. And now open more of the shoulders as you allow your head to go down. Now this is going to be our centering. This is going to be you coming back to your breath. You come back to what is really important here. Paying attention inward, how you feel. And changing any negative energy. It's a shift, okay? Energy is energy. So you're going to change for what you see as negative to positive. And that's where we're going to change in this class. That's what we're going to work on this class. All right, now take your blocks to the sides. Bring your hands down towards your mat. Press your hands. And then keep that spine with the same neutral shape. Slide your right knee forward, just in more, and the left leg goes back. Breathe in. Lift your left leg off the floor. And just imagine here, or you can even put your block or your hand back. Just see if your sacrum is level, okay? When you feel this, you're going to reach the other hand to the front. So I have my left leg and my right hand forward. Take a deep breath in. Now, you're not doing anything with your knee. What you're doing is bending. You're not lowering or lifting. And you're going to try to reach back. I'm not saying that you need to touch. Reach forward. It's a very slow but very precise, okay? You have a lot of muscles that need to be engaged to keep you here. Inhale. And exhale. Now this is the last one. We're going to reach the arm forward. Now bring your knee towards your elbow and round your back. Yes, step your left foot all the way forward. Bring your blocks with you if you have them. And then lift for a lunge. Lengthen the spine, right hip bone goes forward. Lift your right thigh off the mat, sinking your left thigh down the floor. And then exhale, reach back, trying to keep that spine as straight as possible. Don't worry too much about your leg, worry about your spine a little bit more today. We're going to exhale, fold, bending, and then reaching back. And then one more time, exhale. Now you're going to lower the back foot down and reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, lower the hand, lower the right knee. Slide your foot back and bring your hands back to your blocker to the floor. We're going to do that other stretch for the shoulders, releasing the belly, releasing the chest. Soften through anything that you don't need to be stressed right now. Your neck, your head, your face. All right, guys. Come back. Now we're going to do the other side. We're just warming up our joints right now and our muscles. Now, left knee goes just a little forward and in. Right leg goes back and up. Lengthen the spine. Square your sacrum. Maybe bring your hand and square the sacrum. And then the left hand goes forward. Lengthening, breathe. And then we're going to bend the knee and try to reach the hand back. Inhale forward. Lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. All right, knee towards the elbow, elbow towards the knee. Step the right foot forward. Bring your two blocks if you have them. And then sinking towards the lunge. Keep your heart open. Keep lengthening. Right hip bone goes back, left goes forward. You lengthening the back of your neck. Now when you're ready, you're going to send your butt back, trying to create that opening in your hamstring. Maybe you can come towards a chair instead of just your blocks. And then we take one more inhale. And then exhale, we move back down. Drop the back heel down and lift your left arm up towards the sky. And then exhale, release. And then we're going to step all the way to the front of the mat, coming up Yes, yes. The music is probably too loud. All right. So now what's going to happen is that our bodies are already a little warm and a little open. Let's start to work out, right? That's why you're here. Let's work it. So as we lift the heels off the floor, energizing your quads, we're going to reach the arms all the way up. As we exhale, girls, we're going to drop the heels, reach the arms back. Inhale, lift the heels and lift your arms. Exhale, arms swinging up. We come all the way up, stretching. Exhale, we lower. We bring the hands back and we lift the heels again to open the chest. Exhale, inhale, keep going. Exhale, bend. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale. Lifting the heels. Oh, you can see me here. And swing and reach it up. Take another one. And up. Awesome. Now bring your hands to your knees, lengthen the spine. Take a deep breath in, bend your knees and fold over your legs. Drop your hands on the floor and step back to a plank pose. Energizing the whole body. Plank is an energy. So feel your legs, feel your core, feel your arms. Now swing back and forward here with your toes. And then drop your knees. And then you're folding all the way down. Point your toes, lift your chest, exhale, downward dog. All right, guys, we're going to step the right foot forward, finding a high lunge. Breathe in as we reach the arms up. Exhale, swing the arms forward, down, trying to straighten the front leg, interlace your fingers behind you. Now we're going to step all the way forward, lift your heels just how we did before. Swing the arms back, interlace your fingers, lift your heels again. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Step your right leg back. Drop your right knee on the floor, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. And sending the palms back. Exhale, hands reach down. Lift your left leg all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, step that left foot through. High lunge, breathe in. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Drop your back heel, fold over that front leg. Inhale, step the right foot. Reach up, lift your heels. Exhale, hands go back, interlace your fingers. Lift your heels one more time. Fold over your legs. Step your left leg back. Drop your knee on the floor. Reach the arms, interlace your fingers and reach them back. Exhale, surrender your hands down. Pick up the right leg and reach it back and up towards the sky. Exhale, send that foot through. High lunge, breathe in. Exhale, left foot goes down. Interlace your fingers behind you and fold. Inhale. Send the momentum to the front leg. Step through. Arms up, lift your heels. Exhale, swing your hands back. Interlace your fingers, lift your heels. Exhale, fold. Right leg goes back. Knee comes down on the earth. Arms reaching up. Fingers interlace, reach it back, breathe. Exhale, hands down. Lift your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, send it between the hands. High lunge, breathe in. Exhale, drop your back heel straight, that front leg. Breathe out. Look at my hair, crazy. And now you know the drill. We're going to step forward, reach it all the way. Lift your heels up to the sky. My dog grabs my hair ties. And then exhale, fold. Interlace your fingers behind you, breathe. All right, now the left foot goes back, knee comes down, arms reaching up, interlace your fingers, reach them back. Exhale, hands go down to the floor. Pick up the right leg and reach it up. Now we're gonna start here, bringing the knee towards the elbow, reaching it back and up. Slow movement, knee towards the center. Pick it up, reach it up. Knee towards the elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee between the arms. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, back and up. Step through. Now here, grab one of your weights, whatever weight you have one. Now, heel, front heel, align with the back arch of your feet. So I have my right knee bent here, okay? So I have one weight in my hand if you're using it. A little bend in that elbow. Lengthen in the spine. Tuck the tailbone under. We're gonna reach. And then as we come down, reach the left arm. We reach, squeeze, reach it down and over. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Legs are not moving, ladies. Exhale. Every time you go deeper into the pose. Exhale. The weight is just to give some leverage. Okay, you don't have to use the weight. Exhale. Always the reaching is a reaching process. Energizing your feet so the energy goes up to your core. We're gonna take 3, reach it over, 2, reach it over, and last one. Now I'm gonna actually change my weight here for the heaviest one. I'm gonna turn my chest, I'm gonna flip my back foot, and then I'm gonna use one of my blocks so I can get higher. I'm in a lunge, I'm in a very open lunge. I'm gonna pull that elbow back. So this actually, you can have a heavier weight. So if it becomes to be too much in your shoulder, you don't use weights at all, okay? So stay in the pose, try to open, so it's a twist. Detoxing here into your chest. Keep your spine long, keep your neck long, and we're gonna take a few more. Yes, the right leg is gonna start to say hello. I'm here. And 2 more. More. Yes. Release both knees on the ground now. Take another break for your shoulders. Look at my hair. Take another break for your shoulders. You can either drop the elbows, keep your tailbone lifted, and slowly lower your forehead on the ground. Another great place to surrender your legs. There's so much effort going on in the legs. So feel the energy. Before we go to the other side, guys, come to your forearms. I have my blocks here. It's gonna give just a little more leverage into my opening here. And then we come down, lift the chin. And then exhale, lift your belly, engage in that core, roll the shoulders back, and then trying to lift your knees off the mat. And then a little bit more, and then drop the knees. All right, let's do the other side, shall we? Hands down, downward facing dog. All right, let's start the other leg. Now the left leg goes up, trying to sink the right heel down. Try to bring your rib cage closer to your legs. Breathe in, square the chest, roll the shoulders. Now the knee goes to the elbow. You bring it back and up. The knee goes to the center. Bring it back and up. Knee to the side. Back and up. Knee to center. All right, guys, one more time here to the left. And then all the way to the front. Step that foot through. Grab your blocks, just having the blocks close by. Lengthen in the spine and then drop your back heel down. Use one of your weights. I recommend the lighter one. All right, so we're in the warrior 2 position. Knee is out. Right outer foot is completely pressed down. Some people stay in this pose because it's easier, depending. But think about the lift of that femur towards your hip bone, okay? So leg is out, and then hand, and hand. We're gonna reach, really open that side. And then as you bring it down, now we're open the opposite side. So we're using a lot of the obliques to come back. And of course, you're using your arm and back muscles to do the movement with the weight. See that my legs are not moving. So feel that you have roots going down through the bottom of your feet. Taking a few more here. Exhale, stay with me, guys. You're doing amazing. I wish I could see you. All right, one more time. All right, now the hand, the right hand, maybe moves to your block. You turn your back foot around. You can stay with the same weight. Maybe you just have one weight. Maybe you're changing for some laundry detergent here. And then we're gonna do with the left elbow pulls. As you feel that twist in your core, you pull it back and back. Exhale, reach, breathe. Ooh, I'm getting really warm now. Exhale. Don't forget about your feet. And 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome, drop the knee. Now if you want to go deeper into that shoulder stretch, you lower your elbows on the ground. You walk back more and you sink your forehead down. Remember to soften your toes, your legs. Now I'm gonna get my water. You guys can stay there because I talk too much, so I get really thirsty. But if you also need a water break, please do so, okay? So staying opening, we're gonna go to another flow. We have time for one more flow. If you want again, use your weights, please do. All right, come towards your hands and knees one more time. Hands down, spreading fingers. Turn your hips side to side just a little bit to open even more the outside hips. All right, now walk your hands closer to your knees and your knees closer to your hands. What? Yes, you might feel that stretch in your wrists too. We're gonna try to lift the knees. Lift the heels off the floor. Bringing the knees towards the front, bringing the heels, and then we're gonna pump here. Make sure your hands and your shoulders are at the same level. So you feel you're preparing for a handstand. What? We go down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach it back, step forward, grab your weights. We're gonna step all the way out now, goddess pose. One of my favorites here, as we sink. Keep your knees out, keep your knees going back. Okay, we're gonna use our weights here, right in front of our chest. Right in front of the chest, almost like in the, little higher than your nipples. And then we're gonna open. As we reach up, we extend the legs. We bring it back and close. We open and reach, down and close. So, making sure the knees are not passing your toes. The knees are facing the same place as your toes are facing. Okay, as we reach, bring it together, open, reach it up. Exhale, open, reach it up. You guys are doing great. See, it's 3 pounds and I'm already tired. Can you imagine 8-pounders? Oh, good luck. You're really strong. Exhale. Keep that core lifted. Bring that tailbone down like a ripped, how you say that? Fruit. Ooh. Okay, now I'm feeling. 3 more. And 1 more. Yes! Bring your weights. Now bring your hands inside of your legs And then we're gonna just drop one of the shoulders. Feel that stretch in your inner thighs, but especially in your side here. And then going to the other side, sinking, pressing that knee away from you. Of course, it's going to depend on your arm length, of course. All right, guys, bring it back in. Pivot your toes forward now. So let me go to this way so you can see. So some people are easier to bring your butt back. See that my butt is further than my heels. So I want you to send the balance between the toes and the heels. So you stay kind of almost in one level, okay? If you wanted to use your weights, you're gonna use your weights. If not, you don't. Bring the weights right in front of your gaze. We're gonna do one at a time, and then we're gonna reach it up. Okay, down, spine is long, one at a time. And up, use those quads, use those glutes, one at a time, sorry. So you can create more momentum. Okay, don't use your low back here, use your legs. Reach, reach, and lift. Maybe your hands can go all the way to your weights can go to the back of your neck. We come down, butt goes back. Reach to the side, up, and to the back of your neck. Take two more, exhale. Open, open, lift, and bring to the back of your neck. Last one. Open, open, lift, and lower. Ah, yes. All right, what about one more? I think I can do one more. Right foot to the front, left foot back, not a lot. So as you lift your back heel, you're lifting away from the mat. There's lengthening in your whole body, okay? Feel the sensation of balance between your hips and lift your pubic bone up. Now here, we're gonna reach back with the arms. It's gonna be a back and a lift of the leg. So it's very about the balance here. Reach back, bring it back to neutral. Keep your heel lifted. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Another pose that we're preparing for Warrior One. Let's take a few more. All right, drop your back heel down, and then we're gonna fold towards the right leg. Maybe use your weights for a leverage here. Breathe into that hamstring. All right, step the left foot forward, step the right back, come up. Do the same thing. See, if I'm just doing nothing here, this is how my body will look like. But if you engage, you lift the pubic bone, you engage that low belly, you lengthen in the back of your neck, you lift your chest up high, and then we reach. We go forward, arms go back, use that back glute, and lift that foot off the mat. Inhale. Guys, three more. And you're done. Let's fold. Drop your heel and fold over that left leg. Whoa, that hamstring is talking to me. Right. Now you can either sit in your block if you want or not, or sit on the floor. You can try to do that with one knee. Bring one foot on the ground. So what I'm doing that side is this. If you feel good doing both sides, you do it already in both sides, otherwise just with one leg, okay? Fingers back. Ooh, bring the shoulder blades together. Roll those shoulders out. Tuck the tailbone. Drop your knees on the floor, stretching those quads, and lift your heart even up. Like someone is trying to lift your chest from your shoulder blades. All right, now see if you can either drop your fist or your hand and try to lift your butt away from the floor. You can do one leg at a time. And then we exhale, interlace your fingers, come to just your knees, tuck in your toes, and reach your hands away from your body. Release your chin down. Lift the arms all the way up. Right hand grabs the left elbow, and then we pull it slowly to the right. Make sure both knees are still sinking on the floor. Bring it back. Now left hand holds the right elbow, and then you reach to the other side. You bring it back. Now make sure you have a block close by for our pigeon. Now the right knee slides forward, knee out, foot in, and you can use the block here to surrender your hip or to the other side. Or you can use your blocks to rest your forearms if the floor is too far away. I know it's a very quick class, right guys? But it's enough to open up, to burn some calories, and to be able to keep going in your day feeling great. Now, another option for this pose, if you want to grab the back foot, if you can reach there, great. You can grab it, or if you have a band that you can lasso that foot, or someone in your home that are watching can help you bring your foot towards your hand. And then reach down, and then we slowly get out of the pose. And then you bring the other knee to the front. Open up the chest. Ooh, this one feels good here. See, listen to your body. See where you need to go. See where you need to be. And then if you want to do the same thing on the other side, you try to grab your foot. And then you hold here, lengthening, breathing. Right, another great stretch for us from everything that we did is to separate the knees. I have some variations. You can just separate the inner knees. Try not to send your pubic bone forward or your butt back like a child's pose, but the knees and the hips stay kind of level. I have an option here. You can bring one block and use one block at a time with the knee up. So one leg is going to stretch a little more than the other hip, okay? It's a great way, instead of doing both, that would be very hard. Do one at a time. Like I told you girls before, my bones don't pass here. It's not just my joints. Oh, it's not just my flexibility, it's my joints. I cannot. My bones don't let me go further in this. But I like to do this pose, to stretch it out, to stretch it into my inner thighs. Now, if you're not using blocks, you can stay there for a few more breaths. If you're using the block, use the block to the other side now. And do the same thing. Maybe the other block, you can relax your head. You bring that knee back in. Now bring both knees together. And the opposite of what we just did, you tuck your toes, you reach your butt towards your heels, and you stretch your arms to the front. Drop your forehead and bring your hands together all the way to the back of your neck. It's also soothing having your hand to the back of your neck. Anytime there's touch involved, okay? Okay. quiet down your body. Soften your cheeks, your eyes. Now, of course, we kind of like, I think, past the time already. Yes, a little bit. So if you don't have time to do a little quick laying down on the floor, I'm going to use actually the block to open more of the chest. Otherwise, if you need to go, I understand. All right, so what I'm going to use with my block, because we did a lot of folding forward, is to lift my hips and to have my block supporting. Now, if you really, excuse me, I'm gonna lift my belly here, but if you really pay attention, when you put a block underneath, you're gonna feel the area, and my stomach's really big because I ate a lot for breakfast. When don't I, right? So you're gonna feel that release here. This is what I like the most when I put something underneath my low back. And maybe for you, it needs to be lower into your sacrum, maybe it needs to be higher, but it's a sudden, it's just a rapid release that happens right here. When you let it go of all the core muscles, okay? It goes all the way from the back, all the way here. So just feel that release. Just, if it's the only thing you're doing, if you don't have a block, use a pillow or a couple pillows underneath you. And then open the arms. And then it's middle of the morning, but it's still morning and you have a whole day ahead of you. So transform those feelings of uncertainty, of negativity, into things for the good. For example, if it's a day that you're gonna deal with people that are very hard people to deal with, transform that energy of resisting into energy of change. For example, maybe if I change the way I talk to that person, it's going to be easy. Let's try, let's explore, right? Like if today is a day for you to clean your home, and you're like, oh my gosh, you've been postponing for a week. So take the first step. Take the first thing, wash one dish, take one basket of clothes downstairs or upstairs, or fold one. It is just the start. It's the first step that's the hardest one, isn't it? We all know that. So, all right. So if you cool down and if you're ready to find a seated position, let's do a closure here together. You can bring your hands to your heart center. Connect with that deep breath that comes in and out. Another one together. Let's breathe together. My light sees your light. My light honors your light. Thank you so much for sharing today. Namaste. Bye, loves. See you all soon. I think Saturday, I believe.